Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We're good. You're right here.
Yep.
All right. Give us 1 second. Sorry, I had to find out like this.
No, yeah, like when I came by, they were just like, nah,
Yeah.
can't come by.
Okay. All right. So we'll get right into it. Before we get started, can you just tell me your name and what grade you're in and everything?
Yeah, my name's Mikey. I've been going to this school for at least the whole school year now, and I'm in 12th grade.
All right. And so what happened when you walked by today?
So I was driving down, coming down this road. I usually park in the parking lot, and I just saw the cops out front, and I don't know if my friends are okay, but hope they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you get a chance to hear about what happened or anything like that?
No, not at all. The cops just said everything was canceled. I just asked some other people. They said that there was a stabbing incident.
Right, right. When you heard about that, what went through your mind? Like you said, you got friends here.
Yeah, I mean, just instantly. I mean, I hope they're okay. I mean, I have faith in my instructors, but I know he'll protect them at any cost. But just worried about my friends and everyone else.
You said you've been going here for a while. Yeah, I kind of have to ask. Have there been these kinds of incidents before?
No, not before that I know of. Just some people smoking, but there's never been anything violent like this.
Gotcha. So I guess at this point, what are your thoughts now?
I mean, I hope everyone's okay. I hope the cops can do their job, and hope everyone's okay.
All right, Mikey, Mikey.
Yep.
All right.
Just like Mickey.
Like Mickey. Thank you so much.
Do you have a last name?
Previty.
Oh, how do you spell that?
Previti.
And what year are you in?
12th.
By any chance, did you see what happened?
No, not at all. I just came by here, but I'm a student here.
What's going through your mind?
Just hope everyone's okay. It's a tragedy.
Yeah, I need to know if they're still streaming.
None that's been confirmed. But that's a word.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh yeah, thanks for doing an interview on me. I used to take journalism, so
Oh, nice.
yeah,
All right. Well,
did 3 years of journalism. So
we need more people coming in, so come on. I think PIO might be showing up, so we probably have to move. Is she still talking about streaming?
I can't be.
The senior parking lot. She said that's going to be last. So I guess it's by
Yeah, so no, I'm a hardwired that, so I need to kill that. As soon as I got parked, this guy was trying to come out, so I'm like, that's why I was trying to get behind you.
Somebody that lives here?
Yeah. Never fails.
to get the double on shoot that kid. So, no, hold on.
Okay, the doubler's off.
How'd you find it?
Mike.
It's very organized.
Okay. So, sound-wise, I'm good?
I guess.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Thank you.
I'll give you a mic check for this pressure.
You see me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We good? Everybody good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Y'all good? Driving around. It's a little bit of a drive, so. Oh, no.
Okay, so they're going to start the pressure momentarily, and I'm going to send you a link. We'll do it right after. Is that okay? Yeah, probably like 12, 15-ish, if I had to guess. Cool, thank you. Got a haircut.
What's that?
I said you got a nice haircut. Oh, thank you.
My wife says, you gotta go back with that one person the whole entire time.
Right?
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, so we're set up for the presser right now. In order to, if you want it to be live, we would have to take our microphone off of this. So what do y'all want to do? Right. All right. Thank you so much.
Won't take more than 10 minutes, or I just want to bang down.
Brian, do you hear me? Brian?
All right. Cool. Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Can you hear me? Looks okay. There looks like they're walking up from our left. Go ahead.
No. Yeah, I'm not sure how yet. Yep, 4 feet this way. No, you kill me, dude.
Excuse me. What? You're coming, you're coming.
Yeah, that's right.
They're actually coming right now. So there's that. I don't know.
Can you get that? None. Can you get this? You made it.
Okay, I'll be just talking to but I think it's about to start. So I guess just be ready to take it off the top of the show.
Well, I'm staying on the Fox 5 until I'm still on IFD at Fox 5. So if somebody needs to clear me and get me ready for the transition to Fox, just be in my ear, please. Thank you.
All right, is everyone good to go? I know there are a lot of you. Good? Yeah? Okay, great. Come closer, don't worry. All right. You good?
Well,
Do you need a minute?
do you want to start now or do you want to start at noon? Does anybody care?
I think we're going to start now if that's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, then let's just,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay, because the intro will take a little while, so you'll be fine. Forget it. Okay, great. Thank you so much for coming out. Today we're here to speak about the incident at the West Potomac High School. Today's speaking will be the Superintendent of Fairfax County Public Schools, Dr. Reed, and Fairfax County Police Department Chief Davis. Speaking with them today will be Major Elizabeth Melendez with our Major Crimes Bureau and the Chief Safety and Security Officer of Fairfax County Public Schools, Brian Lambert. We're going to go to Major Melendez.
Good afternoon. Today at about 9:40 a.m. in the morning at West Potomac High School, 3 students got into a physical fight, inside the school. And one 16-year-old victim, a student, was stabbed. The school resource officer at the school was with the victim within seconds, and additional officers were on scene within minutes. A 15-year-old suspect has been taken into custody, and at this time there are absolutely no suspects outstanding. He will be charged with malicious wounding. The victim was transported to a local hospital with life-threatening injuries, and their injuries have now been downgraded to stable condition. Detectives from our Major Crimes Bureau and Criminal Investigations Division are on scene right now investigating. Thank you.
Thanks, Major. And I anticipate you all have a lot of questions. As Dr. Reed and I were walking up here, we're constantly fielding phone calls from concerned parents and community members, elected officials, and so many others who are as shocked as we are to be standing here today describing a stabbing that occurred inside of one of our schools involving 2 students. Like Major Melendez said, the good news is that the stabber, the perpetrator, the assailant, is in custody. It's sad that he is 15, but we're working through the circumstances of his involvement as well as the involvement of others in this very active criminal investigation. The knife has been recovered. Like always, Dr. Reed and her team and her security staff and her principal and administrators, faculty, coaches, everyone involved here at West Potomac High School acted with a sense of relentless urgency when this incident occurred to protect our students. Our detectives and our patrol officers arrived very quickly, stabilized the scene. Again, we have recovered a knife. The assailant and the victim are known to each other. They know each other. We're working out the circumstances of that relationship, and when we have that information with a degree of certainty, we will share that. Another bit of news as we were walking up to share this information with you, in addition to getting calls from so many community members expressing concern, as we were notified that our victim, and again our victim is 16 years old, is now in stable condition, which is a sigh of relief for the entire community. He will hopefully be back in a position to be back in school and lead a productive life. So Dr. Reed's going to share some thoughts as well, and then we'll stand ready to take your questions. Dr. Reed.
Thank you, Chief Davis. And I want to begin by just saying that our hearts, our thoughts, our prayers go out to all those directly impacted by the incident today, not just the young men involved in the act of violence, but all the students who observed this, the staff who were a part of this, the families who are at home and worried about this. And our thoughts, hearts, and prayers go out to everyone impacted. I want to say at this time, our school, West Potomac High School, is safe. The situation has been contained, as Chief Davis mentioned. The students are currently going through a modified lunch schedule where they're being supervised more closely. This afternoon, we've brought in counseling teams to meet with our students and staff. And while there's a sense, obviously, of shock that this would happen at West Potomac High School, one of our high schools here in Fairfax County, I'm very proud of the response of our staff to this incident. They responded quickly and admirably, and may have saved a life today. I also want to thank our law enforcement partners. This partnership is critical, and our community is so grateful to have the quality of professionals we have here in law enforcement and as educators. So at this time, students are in classes. I've met with several of the classes, talked with students, talked with staff this morning, and there's obviously a commitment to continuing to move forward. And we've got a lot of weeks left in this school year, and we hope that today's incident is very isolated. So thank you.
Can you tell us why you're not releasing students when they're under a stay-put state order, and it says that parents are allowed to check in?
At this time, because of the seriousness of the incident, we want to make sure students have access to counseling services and are not going out in the community in perhaps unsupervised settings.
So update to a lockdown. Stay put, stay play, proper identification. I can get my daughter. My daughter's freaking out in there. She wants out of school. Stay put, stay play per Fairfax County Public Schools regulation. A parent with the proper ID and identification can get their kids out of school. So why are you preventing us from doing that?
At this time, we're clearing the scene, and then we'll be able to allow that to occur.
Correct? This is a lockdown situation.
It is a combination at this point.
Key in anything like this. So let's call it what it is. It's a lockdown. Let's get that notification out so parents are aware, and we can communicate with our kids who just want to get the hell out of school.
Thank you.
Doctor, I have one question. Metal detectors, I know this is something that was supposed to be getting set up in schools in Fairfax County. Were metal detectors set up in this school? And if not, why not?
We're currently in the middle of a pilot structure this spring, and they were not in place at this school this morning, but they were at another school in Fairfax County.
Would those detectors have caught the knife, Dr. Reed?
Scott, I think that it depends on the setting for the detectors. There are a variety of settings, and I don't have information on the length of the knife or the type of knife at this time to correctly answer that, but once we do, we could provide that answer.
Is it your understanding that the knife was brought into school, or was it obtained on the school campus? Maybe it's a question for
I don't have information about that, Scott. The situation's too new.
Doctor, why would this, so are you going to cancel classes for the rest of the day, or what's the game?
No, students are still in school for the rest of the day.
Can you talk a little bit about the cell phone policy at this school and how that comes into play in a crisis situation like this?
The cell phone policy, I'm not sure, comes into play in a situation like this.
Multiple parents said they were frustrated that their kids didn't have access to their cell phones to be able to contact them while they were watching somebody bleed on the floor. Yeah,
I've actually not heard that we have a concern at this time with cell phones.
We can get you some of these details with the specifics. We can get you for after. We can get the little details and get you a lot of those as well.
Dr. Reed, can you please talk about and confirm if both students involved were students at West Potomac High School?
That is correct. Both students involved were students at West Potomac High School and are students at West Potomac High School.
At this point, can you say if there are Hispanic, Black, or white?
I don't have that information at this time.
For Felicia, you said there were.
Before we get to Tom, Hispanic.
Hispanic for the victim or the
Both.
Both.
You said there were 3 involved. This was a fight. Do we know where the third person is? Are they facing any charges?
Yeah, Tom, thanks for that question. So our victim is 16, the perpetrator is 15. The perpetrator is in custody. A third person who we are questioning, we are not describing him as a person in custody because at the moment we don't anticipate any criminal charges on this third person. He was close enough to the altercation that we want to interview him to figure out what he knows. We have the video just like you have the video, but the video doesn't tell the entire story. So we're interviewing that third person. So 1 victim, 1 in custody, the 1 in custody is 15, and the third person we're speaking to and interviewing is a 15-year-old student as well. But at the moment, we don't anticipate any charges against him.
Chief, real quick, just tell me a little bit about your thoughts about having weapon detection devices in school, what they may prevent, what type of resource they serve as to the students as well.
Sure. We're in constant communication with Dr. Reed and her team, and the recent security enhancements that she has made are things that we support as law enforcement. This is a well-regarded, reputable, nationally so, school system, and FCPS, just like our police department, tends to be early adopters with security measures that keep people safe. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but I think the community supports FCPS in their efforts to enhance community, and I know the police department does as well. Any other police questions?
Yeah, I know you all say the school resource officer was there pretty quickly. I mean, this is a massive school. Did they just happen to be in the area, or they rushed to the area?
Well, I don't know, Tom, exactly how close they were, but certainly they rushed to the scene. And I think sometimes at on-scene press conferences like this, we thank the faculty and the staff and Dr. Reed's team, and we thank the cops. But undoubtedly, there were probably some students as well who acted in a way that may have saved lives too. So for the students who had to endure this today, it's tough. They're teenagers, they're kids, they need their parents, they want to talk to their parents. I understand that. You're going to get to speak to your loved ones, but their presence at such a traumatic scene like this is worthy of our attention, and undoubtedly it's going to be worthy of our praise as well, because no doubt in my mind some of them acted bravely as well. And I see additional parents are coming up here, and that just kind of speaks to the strength of this school community. Any other police questions or any other questions for Dr. Reed?
Just to follow up on the question from earlier, considering what happened, how traumatic this has been, why continue the school day?
So at this time we have counseling support here to work with our students and to provide counseling services on site prior to our students leaving. And to answer the gentleman's question too, our decision around the stay put inside, it's also a crime scene. And so we also have to take direction from law enforcement in terms of the use of certain parts of the building. So,
Dr. Reed, when are we going to be able to get our kids out of school? That's why we're here. The good news is victim isn't stable. That's great news. The potential stabber is in custody. School is safe as we stand now, correct?
Yes, sir.
Why can't I check out my daughter from school right now? That's all I care about, because there's multiple victims in this, and my daughter is one because she witnessed this. She's telling me, Dad, get me out of here. If everything is safe like you're saying, I have ID, why can't I check my daughter out of school right now?
So I'm going to share that the paramount responsibility of our leadership team is to make sure that our campus is safe at this moment. They're also making sure that our 4 lunch periods happen in a calm and orderly and safe manner.
I don't care about lunch right now. Like, you're worried about lunch. I guarantee I can check my daughter out yesterday during lunch.
As soon
I want
as
to check my daughter out. Why can't I?
If you can let me finish, as soon as the administrative staff is not focused on the current students in front of them, they're going to be able to have an orderly dismissal before school ends for parents that want to have their students. But they do need to take care of first things first.
Acceptable answer.
So any more questions? And I just want to add to the collaborative nature of some of these real-time decisions, and they're tough decisions. A lot of emotions are swirling around, not only outside the school where we are, but inside the school as well. So the last thing we want as responsible adults, whether we're FCPS or FCPD, is to release emotional groups of students and something retaliatory in nature happens down the street this way or down the street that way. So it's always a measured, calculated decision, and inevitably it doesn't make everyone happy, and I think we understand that. So last question. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You say the emotion. The best way for the children is to be with the father. Mom, dad. That's
Absolutely.
the best way to be. My daughter, she's texting me, Daddy, I want to be with you.
Yeah. And I'll just say,
with mom, with dad, with the brother, with the family.
yeah, and no daughter, your daughter is scared. There's a lot of scared kids.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And probably
Be there because she's scared.
within a short amount of time, you're going to hear a subsequent announcement from FCPS regarding what's next. But again, just to reiterate, just a little bit of food for thought as all of our emotions are running high. We don't want to let the school spill out into this residential community and have skirmishes, fights, altercations, and maybe even additional crimes take place. So all those considerations are something that we're thinking about, just like you're thinking about. And I'm sorry your children had to endure what they had to endure today. A lot of people did. So we're going to get them to you safe and sound really, really soon. And we just thank you so much for being here, and thank you all for being here.
How soon is soon?
Yes, sir.
40 minutes, 20, 1 hour?
I don't know, but you're going to know something soon.
Is anybody able to tell us where in the school this was? It near locker rooms? Was it near English classrooms? Is anybody able to say the kind of location within the school?
So it was near it was in a hallway near classrooms. I think that's probably as far as I'll go. But we can add some specificity to this in a follow-up announcement, or if we have to gather again like this tomorrow, we can do that as well. So thank you all.
Thank you all so much for coming out. You can follow information from Fairfax County Public Schools on the school's website there, and you can also follow for more details at Fairfax County PD on our socials.
Okay, are we on right now, Chris?
Oh, we can do the PIOs.
Yes, okay, sorry. We are here right now. You just heard that news conference wrap up clearly. There's a father over here.
With the school for a minute.
But if you're just listening to that, voice of the concern from a lot of the parents that we are hearing right now.
We just want her. That's all. We want her out of the school. She witnessed what was going on.
Right.
Like, that's it.
Do you feel like, do you feel like
Yeah,
you
go
got,
ahead.
Okay, do you feel like you got any type of response that was acceptable to you?
No, I don't think we got any answers that, right? I think notification from the school was probably 45 minutes after the incident. It was a stay in place or stay put and stay tuned. Under that policy, Fairfax County Public Schools, with the appropriate ID, you can get your kids, check your kids out of school. That's what I came up here to do. I was denied access from all the police presence. Constant text messaging from my daughter, get me out of here. I'm ready to go. And then, as you can see, this is more of a lockdown than a stay put. We're still denied. I still can't go get my daughter. And at the end of the day, I think that's all these parents want, is to get their kids, hug their kids. There's more than one victim in this, people that witnessed it. I mean, you don't wake up on your bingo card thinking you're going to see someone stabbed in your high school, right? So I just want my daughter.
What has she been telling you about what's going on inside, how she's feeling?
I mean, she's just like, get me out of here. Like, get me out. Where are you at? If I can get to a door, can you meet me at that door?
You hear about this kind of stuff happen all over the country and everything. You're like, oh wow, you can't. Like, what would I do in that situation? Now that your daughter's going through this, now that you're going through this, what do you think the school district needs to do?
I don't. Like I said, I just want my daughter. I don't know what the fix is. Right? You don't ever think it can happen to you or your daughter. Right? It happened. It's unfortunate. Right? We just want our Millie girl. Right?
What was particularly unsatisfactory about the answers that you got just now? It's not often that
everything is unsatisfactory from the alert that goes out to parents, right? That's a stay put, stay tuned. Under that alert, we can, with appropriate ID, check out our children. This is a lockdown, so they should have just called it what it was, a lockdown. You know, in a lockdown, you can't get access. And then the answers Dr. Reed gave were appalling. They didn't answer anything.
when you heard about this, when you think about the cell phone component of this as well, I'm curious as a parent of what you think about the policy and the idea that technically your daughter is not supposed to have, her phone in there, but you want to hear from her. Obviously, you're communicating with her. Do you have a thought on that?
No, she had her cell phone access the whole time, so it wasn't an issue with me. I know some parents had that issue, but I can't speak to it.
What's your name, sir?
Please.
Bill Beal.
How do you spell that, Phil?
First Bill, last Beal. Graduated from West Potomac in '95, so I know the school. I know it well.
You plan on being at the next school board meeting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
thanks, guys.
Look at this.
La verdad que sí, me siento bastante frustrada porque estoy trabajando y lo primero que recibo es un video y mi pregunta es ¿dónde se encuentran los profesores? Cuando estos niños claramente se ve en el video que se están dando golpes, ¿dónde están los profesores? ¿Dónde están? Este ha podido ser mi hijo. ¿Dónde están los profesores? Where are they? Like, are they safe in school? They're not. And then I get this second video with the kid in the floor sangrando. O sea, mi hijo está adentro llorando, estresado. Acabo de una amiga tuvo que venir con su abogado porque su hijo se le desmayó de un panic attack. Mi hijo no está acostumbrado a esto. I'm trying to get my son out of school and I can't.
Por favor, señor, español.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué me asegura a mí que mi hijo está seguro aquí? De ahora en adelante, ¿qué va a hacer West Potomac para asegurarse que mi hijo va a estar seguro en la escuela? ¿Cómo es posible de que en horas escolares un niño tenga un arma punzante? ¿Qué nos asegura a nosotros como padres que the next day they're not going to call us that there's a shooting in the school? Like, how am I certified that my son is safe in school? I'm sorry, but I'm just frustrated. This is crazy. All these kids, they're friends since they're little. He knows both of them. They went, unfortunately, the kid that got stabbed, his mom goes to church with me, and everyone is calling me. I was an hour away from here. I don't even know how I got here. My son is calling me. Everyone is calling me. His dad was working. We got here, and we get no answers. This is just crazy. We get videos from the kids inside. There's videos all over social media of what happened. My question is, where's the teachers when this was happening? This is something that could have been stopped. Esto lo pudieron parar. Claramente ahí se ve, mire cómo se dan golpes. Esto pudo ser detenido. ¿Dónde están los profesores? Esto pudo ser detenido. No lo digo porque sea mi hermana la de la iglesia, pero hoy en día hay una familia que está con un hijo que está arrestado, hay una familia que está con un hijo que está en un hospital. Esto puede ser el hijo de cualquiera de nosotros. Entonces, ellos tienen que entender la frustración de todos nosotros, que nos dejen, que agarremos nuestros hijos. Es lo único que quiero, que me entreguen a mi hijo.
¿Usted le conocía a los niños que están ahí?
Sí, ellos todos, casi los niños obviamente somos de esta comunidad y la mayoría de los niños, mi hijo los conoce desde que están muy pequeños, de elementary school se conocen. Y Aileen Fernandez.
Can you spell that for me?
Oh, spell it for you?
Yes, please.
A-E-L-L-E-N-E, last name Fernandez, F-E-R-N-A-D-N-C. Sorry. I'm just like shaking. No sé en qué años escolares está. El mío...
My son is freshman.
Él está en freshman, en noveno.
Oh, wow, tiene 15 años.
Sí, tiene 15 años. Mi nene, luchó para estar aquí en el equipo de fútbol de la escuela. Es un nene, no es porque quiero, pero sí, es un nene que es muy aplicado. Está en el equipo de deporte en la escuela. La escuela exige bastante, and I appreciate it. Mi hijo tiene buenas calificaciones, pero ¿dónde están los padres, nosotros nos vamos a trabajar tranquilos. Yo trabajo 1 hora de aquí. Yo estaba tranquila en mi trabajo. I get a video of this kid's mira esto. Esto fue algo que pudo haberse parado. ¿Cómo no detuvieron esto? Señora, esto ha podido ser parado.
¿Le gustó lo que dijeron aquí en la conferencia de prensa de la parte de la escuela?
La verdad es que no nos están diciendo nada. No nos están diciendo nada. Primero, no nos están diciendo si nuestros hijos van a salir. Segundo, ¿cuáles son las acciones que se van a tomar de ahora en adelante? ¿Qué nos certifica a nosotros como padres que mi hijo va a venir mañana y va a estar seguro? ¿Qué me certifica a mí de que mi hijo al día siguiente no me van a llamar en un mes a decirme, oh, there's a shooting in the school?
You go to the school board meeting?
I mean, I would definitely go because I need to make sure something is going to happen here because my son is not secure now. Like, how am I going to know? I mean, there's fights all the time. Kids, they have social media, so they're in social media, you see the videos and all this, so they're them fighting all the time. Where's the teacher? My question is, what are they going to